Welcome to the latest webinar in the Neville's series. Thank you for joining us today. It will be myself, Ian Whitsey, Product Manager at Neville's presenting alongside Managing Director Andrew Neville. The session should last around 20 minutes with time for questions at the end. If you do have any questions, please click on the Q&A box button and then type your question in there. Andrew will be monitoring questions and we'll read these out at the end. If you do encounter any difficulties on the webinar, there will be a recording of this, so you'll be able to replay this on demand. So for today's webinar, we are going to be introducing our new product portal, which is a direct link into our internal PIM system. I will be highlighting the advantages of the portal and who benefits from it, followed by a live demonstration on how to use and navigate the system. To begin, I would like to give a brief introduction of what PIM is and how we are using it. PIM is a product information management tool which enables us to handle all our product data, content, and other material in one location. This is our one-stop shop, a single source of truth for managing all related product information, quality assurance documents, marketing material, and more. Our new product portal gives you open access to our new PIM system, enabling you to get up-to-date product information and data, to download technical data sheets, to export data into CSV and Excel spreadsheets, and to access all marketing materials with the ability to resize images. I would like to highlight that this system will not be taking over from our existing website, but will be working alongside our website to provide customers with richer product content, otherwise not accessible on our website product pages. The website remains your main tool for processing orders, pricing, stock levels, and stock due dates. Effectively, all your moving transactional information remains with the Neville's website. For static information, such as product data, including barcodes, carton dimensions, for example, documents such as user manuals, and all imagery and marketing materials, the product portal is the tool to use. We believe this is a great tool which can be used by various departments within your business to help improve efficiencies and reduce time spent gathering product information or searching for imagery. It enables sales teams to quickly access up-to-date product information and material to share with end user customers. Marketing teams can easily navigate through thousands of images to use for promotions, social media feeds, and websites. QA teams can self-serve by downloading technical data sheets directly from the portal, and purchasing teams can access all product data such as commodity codes and barcodes in one place, all of which can be downloaded easily and conveniently into Excel. We will now go through the system, demonstrating how you can utilize and benefit from the portal. Right, apologies for turning away from the camera as I do this demonstration. That's just going to click on here. So as on our website, click on marketing support. You can see a link to the product portal here, or you can see a link to the product portal here. So you can click on that. This will open up this new URL. There's two stages to this demonstration. There's product side and then there's the file side. So I'll start on products. So you can sort products by product code, sorry, or by product description. You can change the order of it as well. You can also search by product code on the left-hand side, on the right-hand side. You can also filter products by category down the left-hand side. So you've got the option to filter by main category or by subcategory. And also we have a new product category down here. So by ticking that, that will be all our January 23 products. Just going to have a look into table presentation and black vintage. I'm going to highlight those. So within here, this will be all our black vintage items. I can click on the item. This will open up the product page. Here you can see we have a direct link back to the Neville UK website, should you wish to place orders for this item. Scrolling down, you can see all the features and benefits, list pricing, sales MOQs. You can play the video here as well. You have the media gallery. So this is a combination of our listing images, our lifestyle images, which are linked to this particular item, and any product videos which may be linked to the product. You can download these directly from here. This will download it in high resolution. Underneath, you've got product specifications, commodity codes, whether the item is dishwasher safe or not, etc. Further down, you have the carton information, pack quantities, pack dimensions, barcodes, and carton information. You also have the care and guidance information. And finally, at the bottom, you will have alternative products and associated products, should there be any. Scrolling back up on the right-hand side, I can hit this down arrow, and I have two options here. So for this particular part, I'm going to show you this download PDF option. This will download the technical data sheet in a PDF format. By clicking here, I can input my email address, click download. This will send me an email in my inbox. I'll show you what that looks like. You'll get an email like this. Click on download your files. This will open up a page like this. You then hit download and it will export it into your folders. Like this. And here is the technical data sheet file. And then I can open that up. And here is the document with all the typical technical data information that you require. Moving back onto here. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to go back here, click back on to black vintage. So I can select multiple products at a time. I can do this individually, or I can select it by page. And for this part of the demonstration, I'm going to show you the download data sheet. So this is very much downloading the information into an Excel format and a couple of additional bits as well. So I've selected all the items. I can actually review the selection here and remove any that I don't want to download. I'm just going to keep it as it is. Here I can hit download data sheet. On the left-hand side, I can pick whether I want the actual data sheet, whether I want the files. I'm going to keep that ticked for the data sheet. I have the option to download it in CSV or in Excel format. I'm going to put it in Excel for the sake of this demonstration, and whether to include all attributes available. If I untick that, I can then select the attributes that I particularly want.
So Ian, just on this one, just on the they've got about 40 different attributes. So you can then select the ones you want, and you can put those. Can you change the order of those? Can you have those in a bespoke order?
Yep, absolutely. You don't have to download all of them, so you can cherry pick which ones you want. So for the sake of this, I'm going to add in product code, product description, additional description, list price, sales MOQ, commodity code, for example. I'm going to scroll down to pack barcode and pack quantity. And I also want carton barcode and quantity Here you have two options. So you've got carton information in meters or you've got it in centimeters. For the sake of this, I'm going to pick the centimeter version. Once I've selected those, they'll be moved over to the right hand side, and then from here I can change the order of which I want the information. So for argument's sake, I might want sales MOQ above list price, I might want cart quantity above carton barcode, and I might want to do the same here. Once I've got that in the order that I want, I can go back to configuration, and here you see the attributes that I've added. On the right hand side, I can download any additional files which may be attached to these particular items. Typically, what you'll find, this would be imagery, again, or videos, or any reports such as user manuals or things like that. For the sake of this, I want to download the images attached to all these items. And then here I can also resize the images. So if I don't click this, this will download it in the high resolution format. Or here I can download it so it's in a slightly low res size. Here I can click on width and height and amend according to whatever size I require. We typically use 600 by 600 for parts of our website, so I'm just going to keep that as it is. And then down here, once I've selected everything that I want, I can input my email address, click download, and once again you will get an email which will provide you with the link previously shown. It will open up another web browser for you to download the content, and here I will show you what this looks like. So you'll get a folder like this. In here I have my product information, which I can open. So this will put it in the order that I chose. And within each of these folders will be the images which are attached to these particular items. So very easy, very simple way of downloading groups of products. Right. Moving on to files. So under files, this would be typically all of our marketing collateral. Down the left-hand side, you can see various categories. Again, on the right-hand side, you can search by a file name. Again, from here, I can download that file in high resolution as well as before. I can filter down the images. So we've got different categories down the left-hand side. So we've got all our movables, for example, which you can download directly. We have all our brochures in PDF format. There will still be a UDO link on our marketing support area for the interactive brochures. But if you want to download the PDFs, you can do it by here and any other brochures that we may have. We also have logos. We also have product videos and webinars. We also have launch pack. So if I click here, so this would be all imagery, PDF brochures, list prices, videos that are linked to this particular launch.
So just on that one, Ian, so that effectively contains everything. So I'm seeing there's 516 files. So that's all listing imagery, lifestyle imagery. See, there's all the brochures and the data sheets and everything related to that. So really, yeah, people can pick and choose from that, and that's everything is there.
Yeah, that's correct.
Right.
A nice little addition that we've added under our imagery section. So again, you can filter down the images by product category, by concept, or by launch. I clicked on by product category. Again, I can filter down by main category. I'll have a look at seed phone, and I can just cherry pick the listing images, or I can download the lifestyle images attached to these particular items. By launch, again. So this will just be imagery of Jan 23 launch, and then there'll be imagery of October. We'll keep this on a rolling thing, so we'll have 4 or 5 of the previous launches kept in here, should you need to refer back. Finally, we have by concept. So if you have a end user customer looking for some ideas on how to serve a particular type of cuisine, you can filter down these images here. A good one I like to look at is Mexican. So by clicking on here, these are all the images that we've tagged as a Mexican style dish. We are continuously adding to this. This is a new thing and requires a bit of work from the marketing team to update this. But yeah, you will see more images attached into these different concepts. If, for example,
Ian, some of the things you're saying there is this is an evolving tool. So really, there's going to be opportunities for people to, if they think of things that they want to have added on, that's something to come back to you, right?
Yes, absolutely. If there's a particular concept that you want added or anything else, we can action that quite easily. Yeah, so feel free to share any ideas on that side. So if, for example, I want to share some Mexican shots for marketing campaigns or end user customers, I can filter down by Mexican down here. I can either download them, as mentioned before, directly in high res, or I can select the images that I want. That one and those. And then again, I can select the whole page if I want to, or I can just cherry pick which ones I want. I can review the selection as well. If you don't want that one, for example, hit close on that. Again, I can download the files. Again, I can just download them as high res, or I can resize them as I showed you before into whatever size I need. You can type this in if need be. Again, once again, input your email address, click download, and you will get a link through. I think that's everything I need to show you for the demonstration. So I'm just going to quickly revert back to our presentation. So I hope you found that useful and learned the principles of the product portal, including downloading product data, exporting technical data sheets, and quick, easy access to our marketing library. As mentioned before, we do see this developing further over the next year or so as we learn more about the potential of the portal and how customers can utilize the system. Feel free to contact myself using product@nevilleuk.com if there is any additional information you would like to be made available via the portal. But thank you for listening and your support for Neville's. We will see if there's any questions that have come in.
Great, thank you. I just pass on, Ian, my thanks. There's a couple of questions that are coming in, but yeah, I think thanks to Ian, Brian and the IT team, Kelly and the marketing team, Emma and the QA team, and Alice and the supply chain team, and all our technology partners really who've making this happen, because it's a fantastic tool. And yeah, Ian very well demonstrated just the capabilities that it'll give. I think, you know, the open source stuff, I think the fact is, I'd like to say that, yeah, the fact is that all of this is available. There's no passwords, there's no firewalls to get through. All of this is available. I don't think, Ian, you can break this. Is that correct?
No, you can't. I'll be amazed if you do.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's very easy to use, to navigate, and yeah, put the information in whatever order you see fit.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. So I think as Ian demonstrated at the start, I think fantastic for marketing teams, sales teams, product teams, and development teams, purchasing teams. A really great, easy to use tool. So no, so really, really exciting. Questions I had. I had a question actually before I started. Ian, is there things that this can't do? Are there things that you'd say, well, this is good for this, but you know, it would be better to use a different tool? So like, are there things that you would recommend?
Yes, so there's no functionality currently to select all products for download. So what we will do is down here on the marketing support area, you can still download all product data. Again, this is all directly linked to our PIM system and is updated frequently. Previously, we used to update it every 3 months in line with new products, but actually now we've got this linked to a PIM system. This can be updated more frequently, so you're safe in the knowledge that you've got the most up-to-date information.
Yeah, I think Ian, there was one of the questions was, can I download all products to a CSV in one go? I think you just answered the question. I think if you want all data all together, that's where, you know, these single sheets are good. The PIM is fantastic for slicing and dicing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Slicing and dicing, adding additional image products or images into your Gemware catalog, I suppose you could call it. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, there's still other avenues to gather all product information should you need it.
Great. I think you have always one more. Okay, so one question is there alerts as to when any part of the PIM data changes?
On our internal PIM system, we have a change log, which we can look into more detail about how we can gather that information and then share that information should it be required. I believe they're doing some development on how to export the information on changes. But once that's been developed, we can make that available via our website so you can see it.
Yeah, it's a good shout, actually. I suppose it's also making sure that that's not always constantly sort of an annoyance as well. We've just got to make sure that relevant changes are projected. So yeah, it's a good one. There's also, will that include product images in that download? I think that's from probably the previous one where when someone wants to download all product images, I think that's the same issue about there's a way of downloading all images, Ian.
Yes, downloading all images is quite difficult on the system. However, there is a way for us to do it internally. So if you do, for whatever reason, need all images in high resolution, we can still share that. We do still keep smaller sizes for our own website. So there is a separate FTP link, I believe, where you can access lower res images in 100 by 100, 300 by 300, and 600 and 600.
Okay, great, super stuff. Okay, that's that. I think we've done those two. Any more? I think that's no. It looks like you're there, Ian.
Perfect. So thank you for those additional questions. As mentioned earlier, this webinar is being recorded, which we will make available to you on demand. I will put it on the portal, so you can start practicing using the portal and accessing the webinar via that avenue. There is a survey, if you don't mind answering or providing some feedback. It should open in your web browser once the webinar is finished. Alternatively, you can quickly use the QR code on this slide to open the survey. Finally, there will be another webinar next month hosted by myself and probably Andrew again. This will be based around our April product launch, and we will send out the registration for this in a few weeks' time. So yeah, thank you for joining us. I hope you will find this a very useful tool. We believe it has lots of potential and will make everyone's life a lot easier. So thank you. Have a good day. Bye.